My name is Joseph Mwangi. I work with Kenya Diabetis Management and Information Center. I am the health coordinator. Kenya Diabetis and Management and Information Center is a non-governmental organization, non-profit making. It was started in 1999 with the aim of creating awareness on diabetes and especially giving more information of the quality of life of people living with diabetes. This is an institution that has been running all throughout those years across the country. We have been reaching out to people living with diabetes, and as we know, people who live with diabetes can be grouped into two groups, type 1 and type 2. Type 1 is for those who are children or young ones. Type 2 is for the aged people. So what we usually do is we go out to those people in the community, and others come to our office in order that we can educate them how they can be able to live a quality life. The institution have got so many programs that we run. If I may name them, one of the major one is the program that deals with children living with diabetes. There are quite a number of children that are currently have diabetes, and the management of children who have diabetes is very challenging. So we have a program of those children that we cater for them in several angles. One of them is we give them education on how to live a quality life. We are able to provide them with free insulin. We are able to provide them with testing machines in order that they can be able to monitor their blood sugar every day. We are also able to give them continuous education every day. And more to top it up, we are able to take them on an in-house training where we put them together in order that they can interact with other children who are living with diabetes and share the challenges, and as well as build their information how they can live a life in a positive way. We have spread our wings not only to directly dealing with children, we are able to reach out even to their parents and educate them how to support their children and be able to accommodate them at home. We are well aware that there is a lot of stigma with children who are living with diabetes, and so when we incorporate their parents, we are able to help them embrace these children and be able to help them also have a quality life. On top of it, we are now reaching out to teachers, and teachers are very instrumental because these children are in school, and the teachers have a big challenge in handling children who are living with diabetes because of the general stigma. We are able to go around to school and educate teachers about how to handle a diabetic child. Earlier on, they thought it is very difficult to have a child in school who has diabetes. But now, because of the education that Kenya Diabetes is giving out to these people, they are able to accommodate these children in school and help them to learn out the school, a healthy life, and be able to help them even capture what they are supposed to do. Children living with diabetes, we are well aware that they have many things that they have to undergo. They have to inject themselves every day, twice, in the morning and the evening. They actually have to be taught how to plan their diet because they are not able to stay the whole day like some of us are able to skip for lunch, and we don't have any negative effect. But these children have to have a proper diet plan. They have to take their good breakfast. They have to take their snack at 10 o'clock. They have to take their lunch. They have to take their snack at 4 p.m. They have to take their supper, and as well take their snack at bedtime. And because in school some of these things are not known, we have stretched out and reached to school in order to educate the teachers who are handling these children, in order that these children can be able to go through their education without being terminated. What you know is that diabetes, if it's not well controlled, it can cause a lot of missing of school session. This child can miss school because at one time the sugars go very low, and if the sugars go very low, they are not able to concentrate in school. The sugars can go very high and force them to be admitted in school. And we must confess that because of these children being associated with us, we have been able to minimize the number of school days that they may miss almost to zero. Because of the much of education we give them, providing insulin free of charge, providing the monitoring machines free of charge. So the children have improved their quality of life very much and helped them to avoid missing schools in many number of days. Apart from that, as I had mentioned earlier, we incorporate teachers, we incorporate parents, we incorporate the children themselves in an in-house training to take them through a session or sessions on how to manage diabetes very positively without any problem. This has been possible because the Kenya Diabetes Management and Information Center have been very passionate to improve the quality of life in those children who are living with diabetes. I must mention at this juncture that currently we are hosting about a number of about 430 children who are living with diabetes. These are children who come in the office. They're able to get, as I had mentioned earlier, free insulin. They're able to be given education. They're able to be taken through the examination they require every day in order that they can improve the kind of life they are living today. Kenya Diabetes Management and Information Center, apart from learning project on children living with diabetes, we do daily education on people who are having diabetes type 2. This is diabetes that is brought about by get people in their advanced age. We usually say the people who are about 40 years and above, they are people who are victims of getting diabetes type 2. So these people come to the office every day in order they can be given education. They can also be taken through a session of diet plan. They are also taken through a session on what kind of daily examination they are supposed to do, like foot care, their eyes, their kidneys, in order that they can live a quality life. Apart from doing education on type 1 and type 2 diabetes, Kenya Diabetes has other extra activities we do across the country. One, we do create awareness on diabetes across the country. We do education in the churches, we do education in school, we do education in other general gathering in order that people may realize the risks of getting diabetes and they may learn away from getting them. It is good to mention at this juncture that diabetes is a lifestyle non-communicable disease, and several lifestyle practices are the ones that open a chance for me and you to get diabetes. One of them being the kind of way you eat. We say junk feeding, being one of the major practices in the society, is a predisposing factor to diabetes. Lack of exercises is another a practice that we do every day and we cause diabetes. Obesity, if we are overweight, we create insulin resistance in our body and causes diabetes, especially in type 2. Smoking and alcoholism can also cause diabetes. So we go outside in the community and teach them those risk factors that can bring about diabetes, and especially diabetes type 2. Thus, we do in school, we do in churches, we do in general gathering in order that general community can be aware of what is there in diabetes. And this should cut across the board, because not only can type 2 diabetes affect old people, even children who are obese also generate risk of becoming diabetes. So when we teach them, we are putting at least a little bit of regulation of the number of people who are getting diabetes. Another activity that we do in Kenya Diabetes, we do medical camps. We plan almost every month a free medical camp across the country. And the reason why we do medical camp is because access to health care is a challenge to most of the people. And in our medical camps, we are able to do screening and treatment of many diseases. And core business being with diabetes, we do screening and treat diabetes. We do dental work, we do eye work, we do general diseases, we do cervical cancer screening, and all these are incorporated by Kenya Diabetes Management and Information Center. The reason why we do that, it is because in this medical camp, we are able to access the general population. And when we access the general population, we are able to reach them out and treat what I had mentioned earlier about the risks that are there and are caused by our everyday lifestyle. And when we go there in our medical camp, when we teach them, we have seen quite a number of changes of lifestyle that helps us in arresting the increase of prevalence rate of diabetes in our country.
Thank you very much for tuning to Elimu TV during this session of health. We are very glad that we have benefited a lot about the knowledge on diabetes and its management. And we believe as we go on, we will continue enlightening the general population about how they can have a healthy life.